Yo, what's up guys? Doing another Kershaw knife review. This particular knife is the Kershaw Groove, one of my favorite knives. So I'm extremely excited to open it, do a review on it. It's right next to my other favorite knife, the Para 2. Love this knife. So it's right next to, up there with my favorite knives, and yeah, just love it. Extremely cool, and I definitely recommend it if you can find them, since they are discontinued. I was lucky enough to find a website that randomly got them in stock just a little bit ago, and these have been discontinued for a little while, so it's not like they just had them, but I called them up and they said it was all their stock, so I ordered one, and I was extremely happy because I never thought I'd really get one unless I paid up the butt for it on eBay, like a used one or something, so, you know. But I'm excited about that, so finally got one, and it's really, really nice, and yeah, I'm just going to jump right into the review. EDC is going to be the point of use for this, and a display knife. Display is because of looks, but more of an EDC knife. Really cool. I'll just give you some shots on how it looks right now. Cool grooves on the blade, G10 pattern on both sides, 3D machine grooved. This knife was born let's see if it'll focus. There we go. April of 07. So that's kind of cool that they put a born date on there. I don't know, I always like when knives have that. Kind of gives you an idea where when they were produced, so I think that's pretty cool. The weight is 5.2 ounces, and being honest, that does not feel 5.2 ounces. It really doesn't. It feels a whole lot lighter, probably because it fits so well in the hand, and this carries extremely well. Doesn't weigh down your pocket or anything. Does not feel like 5.2 ounces, so that's a plus, especially if you're a guy about weight. The steel is 14C28N. Really good steel, performs well, sharpens up well, and it gets extremely sharp. Pretty good steel. I've heard some say it's comparable to 154 cm. I don't really know. I haven't really shit across compared them, but it's just a great steel. It really is. Performs well, and can hold a pretty good edge. The blade shape is a drop point. Really cool blade shape too. They just did everything for design on this thing. It's a recurve, slight recurve, as you can see there. So that also adds to the looks. Everything is just, if they were able to put a wave pattern on something in this, or a curve, they did it on everything. So that's pretty cool. The deployment method is a flipper, no thumb studs, and it is not spring assisted. You probably thought it was if you didn't know about this knife. That's how fast it is. This is a manual flipper, extremely smooth, and it's, yeah, just so, one of my smoothest flippers. It's crazy. Flips out no problem. This is me putting barely anything pressure, and you can see it still came out really slow, but it still came out. I could barely put any pressure, and it still comes out. Then of course I can make it rocket out, and that's how I usually do it. Really effortless and just really smooth and nice. The blade, like I said, it was a drop point, and looks really good. The lockup is a frame lock. Also, for the flipper, if I haven't already mentioned, it needs no wrist flick, so that's a plus. The lockup is a frame lock. Some say it's a liner lock because these scales, but these are more inlays instead of scales, but whatever. It's a frame lock. It's at about 30% lockup, which is perfect. No lock stick, pushes right over very easily. No lock bar stabilizer, so kind of scared I'm going to overstress it, but if I'm not stupid and I just do it over as much as just what I need to, it won't. It'll be fine. But it's for blade play, there's a little bit side to side, and I tightened it down and eliminated all of it, but it just wasn't as smooth. And like I said earlier, I don't know if I did, but I don't use it as much because it's such a nice looking knife and it's been discontinued. And I have a lot more knives that I'd rather use and carry, such as the Paramilitary 2 and stuff. I'd rather carry this. There's more, sorry about that. There's more for looks, just a knife that I really, really enjoy having and playing with. So, the play doesn't really bother me since I'm not using it, so it was okay that it was a little loose. I'd rather have it be a little loose and be really good at flipping, so that's why I had the little side-to-side play. Also, it has G10 scales or inlays or overlays, but cool little wave pattern on here, pretty good texturing, doesn't tear up your pants because I have put it in there a couple times. Also, it has back spacers or standoffs, black, those look really good too. I'm happy they didn't put a back spacer. This knife just needs standoffs. Looks really clean. The ergos are one of the most ergonomic knives ever that I've held, at least. 2 choils that just melts in your hand. You're jimping up here, and it's actually pretty functional jimping. Just such an ergonomic knife. It's crazy. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Such an ergonomic blade. It's awesome. Love that. The clip design is perfect. Very standard. A little up sweep right here so it fits into your jeans. Perfect clip design. Tip up, tip down. And only right hand carry. But awesome. This much sticks out of your pocket, so not too much actually. Pretty low carry. It's really durable also if you were going to be using this in a situation. I haven't, but I just know that it would be because the frame lock's strong. Everything about this knife's extremely strong. The blade steel, but it's a pretty durable blade, and any EDC task it will go up to. And if you had it put in a bad situation, it could handle it, in my opinion. Especially with these ergos, you can really get a really good grip on it. The values, like I said, when I bought it was $80. So right now, but technically the value, I'm gonna say it's kind of weird, but it's like unlimited, because whatever they want to price it at, they can, since they're discontinued. So find them on eBay and whatnot. And yeah, one of my favorite knives still to this day. Extremely smooth and extremely nice. Definitely, if you find this knife, I definitely recommend it. And so yeah, that's basically my review on this knife. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Alright, bye.